So last go around.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, I'm at Simon's house, so the internet's questionable with my computer.
Okay. I can hear myself too.
Oh no, really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
You're good.
I don't have headphones with me. I know, I'm awful. Also, Simon's mom, Ruth, is here.
Hello, Simon's mom.
No, I'm good. This is my D&D group. Is it just you, Nick, or is everybody else here?
Hey, everybody's there.
I'm here.
Sorry, I'm late to the party.
Very
Yep.
late.
My bad. My phone was dead, actually.
Cool. Let me see if I can still hear myself. Actually, I can't.
Oh, good.
It went away.
Great.
All right. Well, yeah, everybody's here, and I actually just hit record. So, all right. So
Good time.
last go around, Vanathan had a wonderful little adventure by himself, where he went off to the Deadlands, which is located in between Hodel and Abyss. And there he fought off with the accompaniment of Janelle. He fought off a lot of the Shade and kept them at bay. And then they returned back to the realm of Chunning, where he was had a little bit of a proposition. We'll keep that under wraps unless he unveils it or you watch last week's episode of Dragon Ball Z. But so afterwards, he made a leap of faith, literally, and that remains to be seen what happens. And then you guys had an awesome powwow with Void himself, the long drawn-out battle, and just we'll cut to the gist of it. At the end of it, Thalion was cut down but revived. Super dead by just the love of Elowen, and her baby mama rage. So,
I'm not raising that child on my own, dang it.
That actually also happened last week. It slipped my mind. There was a new baby boy, which is interesting. I actually sent Jess a sketch of
Please share.
of the layout. I don't have it with me here. Maybe I could. Let's see if I could.
You sent it to me in Facebook chat, I think.
I think so. It's a really rough gesture sketch, so you can't really see anything, but you kind of get the idea of like a layout sense. All right, so
I'm going to be completely honest with you. I expected a much different angle of that.
this is her. Afrin's there, about to catch. This is going to be like vines coming out and like butterflies and Thalions. I'm probably going to have her like, I'm going to change it and have her squeeze in your hand. You're going to have like and this is TJ going, you need some towels, you need some water. It's going to be good. All right. Cool. All right. Sorry, go ahead. I don't know who was talking. And all right. So the battle is over. Thalion was just revived. Tiberius also showed up with his two Yetis, and their names was Ravkor and Timtom, and y'all were taking him to see Thalion. So we'll pick right back up there. You guys take it away. You guys want to say anything or no?
I want to ask him where he's been.
Thalion. Yeah, you really don't. You really didn't get a good glimpse of only what I described last week before you were revived.
I figure he's used to dying by now, you know.
What happened?
Well, we almost killed Void, and then he disappeared because he's a coward. And sorry, I had to meet my dad like that. And, yeah. Also, you died. And apparently I'm a lot less powerful now.
Your dad killed me. That's great.
I mean, to be fair, I
It's,
chose you. I did choose you. Remember that. I told you about this. It was a warning.
I just want to say he's not getting a Christmas card this year.
I mean, you also didn't ask his permission for my hand. I wouldn't have either, but to be fair.
True.
Also, we're not married and we have a child, but, you know, whatever.
Yeah, we should probably do something about that.
I mean, I wasn't married to the last one. But I mean, but that's it. But yes.
Oh, Elowen. Such a lady.
I mean, that's why we're switching back to Orlana soon, right?
You're already getting into character?
I mean, to be fair, I actively called myself a whore in battle last week.
That's true. Okay, so you guys have made it back to the keep. Francis, I'm assuming that you're looking after Daxus. He was still in his big Balrog-looking form, and you're still trying to calm him down. Unless you want to do something else.
Did he not calm down when Tiberius showed up?
Yeah, he was calm, but he was still in that form. Like, he was just kind of chilling. You still wouldn't be doing that, TJ? Or are you on mute again? All right, I guess he wants to keep doing that.
All right,
so-
I'm unmuted. So, it always has a lag, so I hit it again, and I think it just turns it back on the mute. So I was sorry. I was going in the other room getting something to eat.
Okay.
Hey, TJ, you're a little quiet.
I'm sorry. Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. I was in the other room getting something to eat, and I didn't want you to just hear a pocket noise.
All right.
But yeah, the last I remember is he was still in his beast or demon form or whatever, and he was kind of chilled out a little bit because he always seems to chill after the battle, but not before. And then he slowly goes back to the. But yeah, he was still in the. I guess I'm still with him, trying to make sure he doesn't like go kill some people or something.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So yeah, he's just sitting there on the outskirts of Sinfall, just chilling, just listening to what you say, but he's not all the way out of that form just yet. All right. So Thalion and Elowen and Tiberius, you guys have made it to the keep, and
Oh,
Afrin.
quick question. When
Yes.
we go through the entrance, did we check on Theodore at all?
No, you didn't.
Is Theodore okay?
Theodore was somewhere on the outskirts that's when you heard the fall, but you also got to remember that the whole world is nothing but darkness now, and so you really can't see where the shade. So it's like nighttime on steroids.
Forgot about that.
Yeah, unless you have light. So he's somewhere on the outskirts of the town is where he fell. But inside the keep and in the town, wherever there's torches and stuff, it can still be lit up. And everyone still seems to be okay. Obviously, they're very spooked from the sign of nighttime and the early morning. But other than that, they're doing okay. I mean, they are Sinfall folk. They're used to this kind of crap. And so you guys, along with Afrin, are going to check on Thalion. Is there anything special y'all would like to do in the keep?
I mean, check on the baby and make sure everybody else is somewhat okay.
Okay. Everybody's doing good. Guards are, they are alert. The stewards are still taking care of business. They're actually preparing a meal for you guys and whoever else in town that would like anything. So they're doing a big feast because everybody's on alert. Some of the farmers and workers that are not even guards are actually, picking up some swords and spears and whatever, and they're taking up guard as a just in case. So everyone's doing their part, but the baby's okay. And
What is the name of our military lead guy that is always really mad at Thalion.
Restful.
Rascalum.
Thank you for remembering that.
Yes.
Can I talk to Raspulim and ask him to kind of give pointers to some of the farmers and stuff who've picked up arms?
Yes, my lady. Will be done. And then, anything else, ma'am?
Just making sure nobody hurts themselves.
Very well. And so he goes off, and you see him giving pointers, and quickly goes over to one of the farmers that has like his got a helmet that's a little too big, and you actually see Tiberius look back at that guy and go, "Amateur," and then he turns around and walks off. Where's the baby? And then
We didn't actually ask where the baby is. We don't know where the baby is.
Afrin was watching over him.
Okay, but he didn't tell us that. But I guess we'll go find Afrin then.
Yeah. And yeah, she it was last week. She was the one telling you that it's feeding time. That was like one of the last things.
Oh, that's right.
And so Tiberius goes into the room first, and you hear more of his squeals and wheels, and he's just going crazy over the baby. And so Afrin hands you Thalawan, and he is currently in his Groot-like form, and you could say he's whining. So even though it's a baby, I'm trying to think. Let's do a I don't want to say handle animal, but I guess it's kind of the same. Handle what? Yeah, handle baby. It's charisma based.
That works as like diplomacy, right?
Sure.
Hang on, I gotta find my D20 real quick. Okay. We'll see what has a higher rating actually. Yeah, go for it. My screen's lit well enough. Handle animal has a higher rating, so let's do that.
All right.
Oh, not a good idea. Okay. Oh, that's a 25.
Oh, okay. All right. So, being in the warm embrace of Mom, Thalawan calms down after, being in your grasp for just a little bit, and slowly turns back into the, I guess, human elf-like form. Well, not human, so elf-like form. And so, yeah, now he's ready to munch on some goods. What would you like to do?
I guess I'm going to attempt to feed him. I'm going to kind of kick... I might ask Tiberius to leave.
Oh, okay, yeah,
I
sure.
love Tiberius to death, but I just don't need him involved in this particular portion of the job.
All right, so you see Tiberius being kind of pushed out of the room with Afrin as she kind of leads him off, and she's like, "They're doing what now?" And then as he gets down the hall, he can barely hear, "He sucks on his what?" And very confused. Thalion, are you staying in the room?
Yes.
All right.
I care less
Actually,
about him, considering how we got in this situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I want to call Lobo, too.
Oh,
Good lord.
please let me pet a dog while I'm doing this.
All right. So Lobo walks in. Looks a little bit more aged than he did before. Just a few gray hairs along his back and above his eyes, forehead. Good lord, what's going on?
But
I hear a lot of stuff in the background. It sounds like someone screaming or something. Okay, so
that's our dryer.
Really? I'm so sorry.
So what was I saying? Oh yeah, so he walks in and Master.
How are you?
Miserable.
Why?
And then you see three fairly big pups running in now, and they're like, "Hey, Dad, Dad, Dad!" And they're just jumping all over him. The white, the gray, and the black pup. Get me out of here.
I like laugh and like hit a laugh. I stop and turn around and look at the kid.
Look at the kid, and he looks at the kid, and just see him getting some good milk, and he's like, I've been there. I've been there. I'm gonna go jump off the top of the keep. And he walks out of the room.
Wait, we may have. I may need you.
He just walks right back around the corner. Long adventure?
Yeah,
Okay.
the last one, hopefully.
I like the sound of that. When do we start?
I'll let you know.
Very well. And you can hear Aldine barking from the other room, and Lobo just kind of rolls his eyes. All right, I'll be back. And he walks on out. All right. Give Elowen and Thalion more time to catch up while I get another cup of coffee.
When did that happen? Did I miss something?
What?
I don't remember Lobo having puppies. Or a mate, for that matter.
Yeah, it was the when Aldor came back reincarnated.
Ah, gotcha. Also, I'm like 3 glasses of wine in at this point, so I'm like both talkative and really sleepy.
Nice. Shouldn't do that when you're breastfeeding.
You or Elowen?
Me, like real Jess. Sorry.
I
No, it's good
was
for the
like,
baby.
well, I mean, you hadn't been able to drink any wine.
To be fair, with Ellen, it's only for like 3 days.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Whereas me, it's been like a month because we were trying to do a cleanse and failed miserably.
Alright, Vanathan, do a fortitude save. If Vanathan is still there. I'm assuming that he's
Check,
not.
check.
Okay, there you go. Alright, I think, yeah. Still a fortitude and a dex. See if that helps you out.
Am I still in God mode?
Yep.
Fortitude and the dex?
Yeah.
Alright, Fortitude's a 24.
Okay.
Dex is a 26.
Okay. Francis, from your perspective, do a listen check and then a spot.
All right. All right. That's the appropriate die. All right, for the listening. This is probably gonna suck. Listen is going to be a 10. And you said do a spot.
Yeah.
Spot is going to be a 20.
It's very, very, very muffled. I didn't hear what you said.
The listen is a 10. The spot's a 20.
Okay. All right. So with a 10, you're still sitting there with buffed out Daxus, who's like grunting and stuff, but still calm. And you hear it's progressively getting louder, and then you turn up to look in the sky to see what looks to be a falling star. And it's right, you're kind of off the road outside of Sinfall. And as you look up, you see that falling star heading beeline right for the road, and then it hits, and then as a lot of the dust and stuff settles, you see this crater, and you see that it is a bloody-looking demon aquatic elf who has fallen from the sky. Does anybody want to say anything?
Aren't we inside?
I was referring to the other two.
Okay.
Do I see him? Like,
Yeah. I mean, it's a big freaking demon who's kind of lit up, so it'd be hard to miss.
where am I?
What? You're in Sinfall.
Am I actually in Sinfall or am I outside of Sinfall?
Outside of Sinfall.
Oh.
Yeah, you're outside.
Oh. Where's everyone
Where are
else
you
at?
trying to go?
Is everyone else in Sinfall?
Pretty much.
Also,
No, I'm in the key.
I want to reiterate the fact that the world's completely dark, like unusually dark.
Oh, so I'm just hearing voices.
No,
Well,
no. You can see him. He's sitting right by Dak. You can still see the city that it's lit up, but I'm just saying, like, it's darker than usual. Let's put it that way.
Oh. You happen to have a torch on you? Can you let Flame Boy over there get me
I
one?
got him. You can grab a branch and try to light it on him, but just don't make him mad by poking him.
Okay. I'm gonna go get I'm probably just gonna go to one of the burning trees and just kind of rip off a limb and then just walk to town.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, because he was knocking down trees and stuff the night before. The last game I was in a minute. Yeah, so you pick up one, head into town. You see many of the things that I just described earlier. People on guards. From afar, the guards and some of the locals recognize you, but when you get up close, they begin to see your new fledged horns and how you're covered in blood, and they kind of turn away and I wouldn't say horror, but it's kind of like when you see somebody out in public and you don't want to stare. And they're kind of doing that kind of thing to you. So where you want to go?
I guess I'm gonna go to the castle. I assume that's where everybody's at.
All right, so you walk on up, greeted by some of the guards and some of the stewards they're in, and quickly let in to where you see Tiberius talking with Afrin. He's still kind of confused about the whole process of motherhood, feeding and whatnot. And Afrin sees you, runs over to you, and is taken back a little bit before she gets right up to you to give you a hug. What happened?
I am a god now.
And like, there's still that soaking blood that's dripping off of you. This is what a god looks like?
One that just emerged. And that most likely evil, yes.
Oh dear. And she's like, are you okay?
Oh yeah, I'm fine. It's not my blood. I don't think that makes it any better, but it's not.
Yeah, so she tries to like graze your hand to see, but you can feel that the blood is moving, but when she looks at her hand, nothing's there. And like it's kind of sliding on your hand and it quickly just goes back. It's like always constantly feels like it's moving and like dripping off of you, kind of like you're in like a shower of it.
My next suggestion was going to be to go take a shower, but I guess that's not going to help.
No, just do like a general intel check.
Oh, good, my worst one. Yeah, that'd be a solid 2.
Nice. You're like, man, I'm very bloody.
You know what? I might go take that shower after all.
I'm not a smart man.
With a 2, he should have been like, I don't know.
But yeah, so after she sees that, nothing's getting on her or anything, she actually still goes in and gives you a hug. It's been a while.
Yeah, but doesn't my charisma goes up when I'm in god form too? So even though I might not look hideous, I'm still very charismatic, though, right?
Depends on how you roll, but yeah. You need to go check on Elowin and Thalion. They have a new surprise.
Yeah, I think I've got a surprise for them too. And then I'm gonna like pull her to the side,
Okay.
and I'm gonna kind of like whisper, like, "Have you heard anything about Dagon yet?"
Yes. She says yes. I heard that he was taken. Do you have anything to do with about that?
No, but I know who did. I need to roll for
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah.
What? Let's see. What is bluff? Charisma, good. That would be a 19.
Being that it's a wife, I don't. 19's probably not good enough.
Okay. I might have had a. I'm assuming I'm getting like the glare at this point.
Yes. She leans in. Jonathan.
Okay. I might have had a little bit to do with it.
This is like a very short necromancer leaning into a god. Jonathan. What did you?
Okay, I might have had a little bit to do with it. I might have helped the guy out. One way or another.
Why?
Well, I was told it was the only way to end this war. Plus, you don't realize how terrible this guy was to me way back when. So I think we're even.
Yeah, you probably should go talk with the others.
Yeah.
She said, I was there. I do understand, but even though he was a changed man, and I consider Elowin a friend, but I don't know how they're gonna take it.
Well, probably not good, but, it happens. I guess it's time to finally start crossing some of these bridges.
So as you're getting ready to walk in the direction she's pointing, Jonathan, is that you?
Nope.
Oh, you silly goose. Do you know, I don't know why you're covered in blood. It's a little bit disgusting. But anyway, more disgusting, not only is the world full of darkness now, void is lingering at our doorstep, but apparently, as an infant, you suck from a teat. Did you know this?
Nope. This is the first I've heard of it.
See, Afrin, I told you. Even aquatic elves don't go to such barbaric things. Afrin just rolls her eyes and walks away.
I guess I'm gonna go greet the new parents.
Alright. So, you walk down the hall. That has got a couple of guards outside. And,
I don't want to walk in yet.
okay.
I want to get one of the guards to bring me all the ale.
All the ale.
All of it. The whole barrel.
I guess we can do that, sir. And so one of them just walks off, and you see him like talking with one of the few of the stewards, and they going off, looking a little confused, but they wheel over like a whole barrel. What would you like me to do, sir?
I want you to pour me a glass. Actually, pour two. Actually, three.
Okay, I forgot the glasses, sir. And he goes back. And he pours it. Here you go.
All right, I'm going to chug one of them,
Okay.
and then I'm going to carry the two glasses in one hand, and then I'm going to try to pick up the barrel and like throw it over my shoulder.
Interesting. Alright, I'm pretty sure you would pass a strength check because you're still technically in the form. Alright, so yeah, you grab it, pick it up. You go into the room, I'm assuming?
Yep. Is the door? Is like there a door?
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
it shut?
Yes.
Oh, I'm kicking that thing open.
Kicking it open. Alright, do a strength check for that.
17.
Okay. The door goes flying open, not off the hinges. The baby gets a little startled. Is finishing up with some lunch, and starts to cry just a little bit, just from the shock. And you see a big demon-looking aquatic elf walking in with a barrel full of ale. Basically looks like Krampus.
Congratulations, guys. And then I throw one of the mugs at Thalion.
All right. Do you catch?
Yeah, I want to try to catch it.
All right. I'll just say you catch it. Some of it spills off on you.
Then I'm going to say I brought a gift, and then lay down the thing of ale.
All right.
You'll be needing this, Thalion. And possibly you, Elowen. And possibly the child whenever it starts teething. In about 3 or 4 hours from now.
Probably. All right. Let's play catch up.
I'm going to hand the baby to Thalion,
Okay.
and I'm going to immediately attack.
Oh boy. How so? What are you doing?
I'm going to go for him with my daggers. I don't know how to do this outside of initiative, really.
Just roll an attack roll.
Okay. Oh, that's a 23.
What is your AC now? Vanessa?
Oh. Hold on, let me figure that out. Yeah, my AC is 24.
Damn it.
All right, so you lunge at him with joy and despair, and after he put down the ale, he
Oh, wait, am I
managed to-
attacking with joy and despair? I didn't realize I was in God mode. In that case, it's a 27.
Oh. Okay, yeah, you never came out of it. So
Nice!
yeah, so 27.
Oh, in that case, I need to find my other dice roller. Hang on. I thought I was out of God mode, but I will totally take not being out of God mode.
No, only one's out now is Thalion.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so it's 10. Okay, so that is a 46.
46 damage. All right, and Vanison, take 46 damage, and then go ahead and do a concentrate.
Yeah, concentration's going to be a 22.
Okay. What was the nat of the roll?
19.
Okay. All right, so you still in guard form. As you put down the ale, you got swiped by 2 daggers from a raging hormonal Oathkeeper, who whopped you pretty good, knocked you back. What would you like to do?
Probably just gonna do a. I'm probably just gonna take like the blunt end of lament and just kind of like throw her back.
So you're just trying to push her off?
Yeah, and just say, yeah, let's not start this in here.
All right, just do a opposing strengths. Just roll d20 and then add your strength modifier.
Oh, I definitely lost because I rolled a 3 or a 4.
Well, let's see if he rolls in that one.
Mine's a 28.
Okay, all right. So
Okay.
yeah, he pushes you off. You kind of get flown back. Actually, Thalion, do a strength as well.
I rolled a nat 2.
Okay.
Oh.
So I was gonna say something epic, but you get flown back into Thalion, and you get smacked, and then he gets knocked into a bookshelf and falls down.
Oh, he's holding the baby. So now Vanathan has attacked both of my children.
I said, don't start this in here.
You killed my child.
This is really sounding like a real family.
Killed? No. Turned over? Yes.
Okay, keep going. All right.
It was the only way to end this war.
Maybe killing you is the only way to end this war. You're the only one causing trouble in this town.
I mean, didn't you? Well, I don't know that yet. Yeah, no, I didn't cause trouble in this town most of the time. I was mainly in
Wait,
Ventura.
or was it Ventura?
It was definitely Ventura.
I like how you said most of the time. Most of the
You're the
time.
one causing our own soldiers to kill themselves in Ventura. You're weakening your own side that you claim to be for. And then you come here and think you can murder my son and just get away with it and come and see my other child.
I mean, this is the second time I've led to his death.
I mean, clearly I don't know if I was in the picture the first time, but this time I was. Was I in the picture the other time?
No, you were kind of you were a wanderer at that point.
Okay.
Thalion, you got anything to say about this?
I'm going to stand up and draw Fenris.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to say to Vanathan, I think you should explain yourself.
Okay, so the only way to kill a god is with a weapon forged of the god, as I was explained to by the god of wisdom, whose name I've completely forgotten.
Johnny.
Yeah, Johnny. Yeah, that one. However, the only weapon of that kind at the time was embedded in Dagon when we originally killed him. So, for us to get that back, we had to extract it from him. And the only way to do that is if he was dead.
And where is this blade?
Well, there are two of them. One, Chunning kept for himself so he could mass produce it for all of us. And the other is my trident.
So you killed my son for nothing.
No, not nothing. This is a weapon that can kill gods. And I've seen it in action. It can kill gods.
Against two.
Well, Churning stabbed Janelle in the back and killed him with it. So Janelle's dead.
Why did Chunning turn on Janelle?
He said that to
I wasn't there.
that
I
he
don't know.
needed to kill the gods to restore balance. So he started with Janelle either for A, to experiment, make sure the weapon could actually kill gods, or B, he just really wanted to kill him because if you know Janelle, he's not the brightest. He's also really immature, and I think Chunning had a thing for him, and I think he enjoyed it a lot.
So why didn't he start with you?
Because I'm not a full god. At least I was. Oh, wait, I might have been. No, that's a good question. Because I think he wants me to do his dirty work and go ahead and kill Void for him. So that's one less he has to worry about. So that's why he kicked me off his dragon or told me to take a leap of faith. He said I was above Sinfall, apparently, and told me to jump. And because of that, he said we should kill Void and Silakel first. But he also has plans to kill Vesha. At this point, I've told you everything I know.
So you're just a filthy pawn.
Nah, it seems like I'm like that in about everything we do these days. I think you guys need some time to reflect on this. I'm just going to go ahead and head out.
How do we find Void?
Oh, he said to find the light bringer. Light. There's a person that has the light within them, and we need to find them, and only they can. Oh God, this is all making sense to me now.
Was that
Where's the?
Vanathan or
No, that's Vanathan having a premonition in the middle of this.
Ding! Light bulb.
What? Where's the boy? I guess he's still outside. The was it
Daxus.
Daxus.
Yeah. I think he might be our light. We need to kill Void. At least that's what I was told. I was told to find the light to kill Void. And I have a feeling that boy is the light.
Yeah, Daxus is still outside with Francis.
I'm gonna go outside, like just running, because I finally figured something out.
Okay. Alright, so you run out there, and the boy is still in demon form, producing all of his heat, and as he runs up to him, he turns around. Francis, so you see Vanathan running up to you guys.
Whoa, take it easy now. Don't get him excited.
I think Daxus here might be the key to one of the keys to ending the War of the Gods.
How so?
I was told by Chunning that we need to find the light to take out Void, and I believe that Daxus is the light.
Well, I'll be damned.
We need to help this boy control his powers.
But how can we help him control his powers? He's basically just a raging beast until he kills something, and then he calms down a little bit, and then he goes back into his
So you
human
see,
form.
you guys see Tiberius slowly walking over to you all as you are talking. Go ahead.
See, I'm just a messenger. So how that happens, don't really know. My intelligence isn't
culture,
high
we
enough
kill
to figure that
messengers.
part out.
For the bad news.
But maybe we should convince him that to liberate himself, he must kill Void. So he needs to focus all of his energy on that.
Oh, maybe so. Then maybe he can be done with this curse and live his life as just a normal kid.
Exactly.
We need to go tell everybody else this.
Yeah, see, maybe you should go tell everybody else. I think it's best if I stay away from Sinfall a little bit, let some of the tension calm down.
What did you do?
Kind of killed / turned the guy over to the God of Wisdom, Johnny.
Ooh.
So as you guys
Kill.
are talking, Tiberius goes over to Daxus, and he immediately turns back into the boy. He says Uncle Tibby, and then he like slowly faints from exhaustion.
Tiberius, we have a very important mission for you.
Go on.
Wait, did you calm him down, like, instantly?
It's my nephew.
Do you think you can train him to control his anger?
I know what you're proposing. He is not the light bringer. He has the heart of fire.
You sure about that?
Yes.
Do you know anything about a Lightbringer then?
Time out. Chunning actually said not Lightbringer, but the Heart of Fire is stronger than Lightbringer was last game.
Oh.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, so I was still wrong. Okay,
Yeah.
I thought I was wrong and I didn't know
No,
where to
no,
go.
no, 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 no. That's still right. All right,
Okay.
go back in the game.
Oh, well, in that case, we still need him. He is the key to destroying Void.
He looks down at the passed out Daxus, and you know it would kill him, right?
Wait, what?
It's already starting to deteriorate his body from the inside.
The Heart of Fire.
Yes. It will work, and the curse will be ended. But I will lose
But
my
he's going to
nephew.
be dead.
There's got to be another way.
Well, I
I
say sometimes sacrifices are needed, but continue.
I'm gonna grab Venathan by the throat and say, "How about we sacrifice you?"
That won't do any good. This was all part of Chunning's plan when my brother made a deal with him.
Your brother?
Yes, the one you killed.
Man, I'm on one today.
That's why you're covered in blood, by the way. My brother made a pact with the god of wisdom, deception, whatever the hell he is. Curse my family for generations. That's why I'm embedded with these frost abilities. He was hoping that I would be the one to stop the Smoky Mount. My brother was a pyromancer, and my father was to do his bidding during the attack of Melvo. My nephew's purpose is to end Void.
Well, then if this is a part of the plan, You also have another relative we don't know about that's supposed to be the one who ends Vesha?
That, I'm afraid, is already being taken care of as he points up to the sky and you see nothing but darkness.
Oh, wait, is Vesha already dead?
It's unknown.
Hmm. Well, I still think Void might need to die. But I'm not saying that Croesus or Churning or whatever name he wants to take today doesn't also need to die.
Francis, by the way, you may end up killing him. You might want to let go of his throat while he's trying to talk. You never let go.
Oh yes. Sorry.
No, don't let go.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk out there to him.
I'm actually kind of surprised that he didn't like fight back because he is like part god and he just took it like a bitch.
Well, sometimes I just kind of feel like I probably deserve that one, so...
Alright.
Just like
I don't know how high I have him picked up off the ground, but I am not going to let him down gently. I am just going to drop him.
Yeah, I'm out there with Alien.
So you guys see, alright, where's Thalowin? So I know where you leaving him? Or are you taking him?
Last I know, I handed him to Alien.
Oh, okay. Alright, so the whole Thalian family is walking out there. You guys see him walking up. Alright. You guys discuss. So basically, you walked up to Thalian, Elwyn, to see that Francis is now choking Vanathan. Just set him down. You see Tiberius there holding a young Daxus. So there you go.
Well, I trust Francis tenfold now.
Alright.
I might have a lead on Void.
You just get flopped to the ground. He stands back up, turns around, dust off. I might have a lead on Void.
It's like all this is like just jotting my memories, just like being hit every time I learn something new.
Yeah.
Are you saying that in game or out of game?
Probably both.
Yeah, probably both.
I'm gonna like punch you in the back of the neck.
Alright, do an attack roll first to see if it does.
All right. 1 second here. Oh, isn't that not 10? And oh yeah, that's gonna hit. Thought I had the right. It's like over 40.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that.
Yeah, just hit me.
Do damage.
What damage would I roll for this? Because I
You're
punched
just
him.
punching me, so a D2.
Oh.
Isn't that it? Like unarmed is
Well,
D2?
Well, but he's
Or
a
is it D4?
Minotaur, so his natural attack would be a claw, which is a D6.
Yeah,
No, a D8 for
D8 and
a large creature.
strength.
I know
modifier.
my gore is like 2d8s or something, but if I'm just using my bare hands and not my horn.
Just do your D8 and then your strength modifier.
8 on the roll.
Oh boy.
And then, let's see. That's 16.
Alright,
Okay.
so 16. So you get walloped in the back of the neck.
I was gonna say, does that jog your memory any better?
No, I actually forgot.
We can keep doing this until you remember.
No, that was sarcasm. All right.
He hits him again.
Eloin's just gonna start clapping, like, do it again!
And Tiberius looks at you, Elwin, and just kind of shakes his head like, no. This is not the time for this.
Your kid ain't dead.
And for the first time you see Tiberius look very sternly at you. I'm about to lose my nephew, Elwin, I understand.
I'm just gonna go hug him because I know that we also murdered his brother.
Tiberius had a rough life. His dad's also dying, by the way.
Is he really?
Yeah, it's mentioned.
Tiberius is old as crap. I didn't think his dad would still be alive.
That's Valak Longbeard.
His dad's the one that tried to take him away from us.
Yeah, it's been mentioned a few times that he was, like, getting very ill.
Mm-mm.
Anyway, back to the lead. I think we need to go to Ragnar.
Why Ragnar?
That is where Silakel is living currently. If we are able to kill Silakel and possibly a bunch of vampires, I think he can lead us to where Void is, because, like, Silakel's Void's right-hand man.
Last time Silakel tried to kill everybody, he was under Void's control.
What are we waiting for?
Well, probably me to recover a little bit. How long does the god form last?
It is unknown to everyone thus far. So far it's still you're in there and Elwin's in there. But you guys do a spot check, please.
25.
Okay.
19.
Key.
That's a 20 on top of a nat 20.
Yowza.
Oh, gee.
What?
So I'm going to see whatever it is.
Alright.
What?
So you guys...
I go God mode so I can see better.
Pretty much.
Mine was a 25.
Actually,
I
I'm
guess.
gonna go ahead and give you that. So you see, Nate actually turns into God form. Just like he's like looking around, and then he, boom, Bright Wolf. Like, what
that
happened?
still works. That's me.
Oh, good. We have someone who can lead the way. Now we can see.
All right.
Hey, Nick, did you stop sharing the map?
Yeah, I'm about to pop it back. All right. So you guys see, in front of you, the shade all in front of you, like throughout the road. For what little you can see in front of you, that's like your natural night vision. You see much of the shade being lined up along the road as if they're walking towards the towards Sinful. Very, very slowly. You hear lots of murmurs and stuff coming from that direction. And as you look above the tree line, you can see a silhouette walking through them, and it is that giant figure that you remember so greatly just a little while ago. Papa Void. I don't know if my screen's sharing or not. Is it not?
It's not.
What is Skype doing? Oh, this one. It's acting funny. And so you hear more of the shade going crazy again. It's the daughter, like shouting throughout. And we're gonna roll initiative. Let's get this bad boy going.
We're
Oh,
down,
it's a-
bitch.
I got a nat 1.
Oh, nice.
Oh boy,
wow,
you're
the
going
family
dead
did this
last.
together.
All right. Oh boy.
My initiative's way low anyway.
It's gonna be kind of mean, but I'm gonna say with that one, you might actually lose Bright Wolf status. That's let's just do that. Let's do that. But roll another immediate concentration, see if you get it back, since that is kind of mean.
Concentration, that's a 20, not net.
What was? I'll give it back. What the hell? It's the last night. I'll be gracious. All right, let me write these down. Okay. Tell me your rolls, please.
25.
25. Okay.
I mean, with my bonus, it's also a 4.
3, 4,
12.
12. TJ.
Actually, wait, that's a 31.
All right. So,
I forget that I get a dex bonus being in god form.
yeah.
I gotta add that in. Oh, that means my AC goes up too.
Okay.
Alright.
Let me go. All right. So, Vanathan, actually, you get first go.
So it's just the big guy, none of the little shade minions?
No, they seem to be standing back at the moment, like they did last time.
Well, considering I had a good job of my teammates trying to critically injure me before battle.
Deserved it.
Yep.
I'm gonna definitely
Harm
cast.
on yourself.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at.
All
I
right.
just don't know what that is because I don't have it written down for some reason.
Harm would probably it would probably completely heal whatever you have.
It's 10 points per level.
Before we really start on battle, can I ask for a quick bathroom break?
Oh, sure. That's actually a good idea. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, okay, I'm completely healed then.
Coffee.
All right. Everybody back?
Yep.
I
Yep.
am here.
All right. Noah, if you're there, you can go ahead and... All right, so you cast Harm. Is that your...
Right.
That's your whole move? Okay. All right, so with his big colossal sword, he's going to swing and this over here to the two strongest. No offense, Francis, another one. And he's going to attempt to try to hit the guy that just cast a spell. So let me go back here to... Alright, with a 50, I'm pretty sure that hits.
Yeah.
And so he just brings his big freaking colossal sword down on you in a big downward swing. First one, I did Jess's thing and got me a dice roller this time, so I don't have to do so much
Isn't it
math.
great?
The math is so easy now. Alright, so the first one is 74 damage. And the second swing is going to go at the Bright Wolf for a 57 to hit.
Yep.
For 71 damage. And the last one, he's going to go back, try to hit. Hold on, I need to make sure. Okay. Hit the Oathbreaker for a 30. I don't know if that hits you or not now.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright, for 59 points. And so he just went over the Bright Wolf, boom, and then sliced it back over to the Oathbreaker. And now he looks back at his shade and then looks back at you all. They're still not moving yet.
I'm going to look at Thalia and go, yeah, this guy packs a punch.
You telling me?
TJ, your go.
Alright, I'm gonna just attack and see what I can get done. Oh, I have one of the wrong die. But one of these D20s twice. Alright, does a 45 hit?
Say 45?
45, yeah.
Yep.
Actually, I may have added that up. No, I didn't add that up wrong. It's 27 plus 18 is 45. And also that... Oh, never mind. That I'm 18 to 20 on that. Anyway, never mind. And then does...
Also, I want to point out, because it hasn't been
30.
mentioned, the only one that should be fully healed now is Thalian.
Oh, so I'm still sitting at 56.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't bring that up before, but Thalian was fully
Did I take
revived.
any damage last time?
No,
Shit!
he didn't hit the daughter.
No, he
Somebody
never
heal
hit
me
me.
when they get a chance.
Yeah, Elowen should be full health. Francis
Yeah.
and Thalian are the only two that got hit, but Thalian's fully healed from the wonderful revive.
Hey, Nick.
Yes.
Could you shoot me a message with the god, like, ability bonus?
It's in your the ability bonus or the stuff that's taken off.
No. I had, like, the healing stuff that you sent a while back.
Oh boy.
But it's my written sheet. I don't have my written sheet with me.
I have to find it because that would actually benefit right now.
It would, yes.
It'd benefit most of the party.
We're in the process of moving, so I don't know where a lot of my physical papers are, which is why I've been trying to switch over to digital.
Right.
But I haven't been able to switch my notes over yet.
Yeah, I wrote it as a side note on one of the old games. I'm trying to remember.
I know there was, like, a really, really good heal thing that I had.
Mm-hmm.
That won't benefit Vanith at all, but sorry.
Let's see. Alright, so one of them was if an ally is in a 10-foot radius, they get a +2 on saving throws. Hold on.
+2, yeah.
trying to remember. There was another one though that I gave you. It's not written there.
Yeah.
It was like a
Yeah.
healing thing though.
Yeah. It was like several, like it was one healing thing that I had several of.
Oh well, I mean you can do cure moderate for 8 times.
Yeah, I mean, I can do that. Oh, okay.
It's,
That times 8 per day.
yeah, it's 2d8 plus caster level. But there was another ability that you had, which if they were in a radius.
Yeah.
And I can't seem to find where I wrote that. I think it was something along the same line, though, as like 10-foot radius, and they get healed like let's say like 8 points every round. So whoever is in a 10-point radius gets that.
Okay.
Let's just say that for now because I can't find it in my notes.
So if they're in a 10-foot radius of me, they'll automatically get 8 points back per round.
Yeah, 10-foot radius for both of those. So +2 on the saving throws. You get 8 cure moderate wounds.
Will that be on top of whatever I get as a ranger? Because I think I have one more as a ranger.
Yeah. And and then the other thing. So currently, right, which it wouldn't do. Yeah, it wouldn't do Vanathan any good because it is like negative energy. Yeah. So Francis, you can go ahead and add that to you actually. So you want me to?
All right. So I need to add a +8 to my thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And are you going to do anything this round? Attack?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna attack him as best I can. My first one is gonna hit. My second one I think will hit. It will be a. I had this added up a second ago. And I forgot what I added up. 36 plus another 6 will be 42.
42 does hit, yes.
And yeah, by the way, I'm going the barbarian beast mode, whatever it's called. I forget what it's called, but I'm doing that. So get all we can get out of this.
All right.
And then the last one is going to roll as 10, 17, 27 plus 6 is 33.
33 does not hit.
Right. Well, let me go ahead and gonna do the power charge, which is how many d8s is that? 5 d8s. Okay. Oh my Jesus.
Roll all ones.
Well, one of them was a D10, so I guess I can roll the D8 again. But that one was a 1. Oh my God, and I rolled this one as 2. It was 3 1s, a 2, and a 3. And then I rolled this D8 again because it was a D10, and I got a 2. Good
Nice.
thing I got a lot of strength.
Yeah.
So, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, plus 1/2 of strength, which should be another 7, so I'll put it 16
All right. So
for
yeah,
the
you go.
first attack.
Okay. Next attack.
Nine plus 1 1/2 strength. 14, 21, 21, 27.
27 points of damage.
Yep.
Very nice. All right. So you go up there hacking away his footsies. All right, what were you gonna say?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, can I like hack away at his ankle? At that Achilles tendon, maybe we can get him down on one knee. We
Wow,
have a little better luck with him.
worked on Achilles. Elwin.
Okay. Question. Does he
Yeah.
qualify as undead?
Void? No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. That's a favorite enemy. I was checking.
What are we doing?
Okay, so I'm gonna go after him with Joy and Despair, and we did decide that criticals hit, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank God these have such a low crit.
God weapons.
Okay. Yeah. So, my minimum crit is 16, and I'm trying to think of what this is. A 21. So then, yeah, and Adobe's trying to update, and that's just not what I need right now.
Adobe. Also, Thalion, I want to point out, Thalion has, you probably guarded mostly from the last attack, but let's just say he's in harm's way right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. I do want to specifically step in front of all of them, because I assume everybody's still kind of like in that little line on screen.
Except for Francis.
Well, you know, Francis is doing Francis.
Alright, so there, okay.
Yeah, maybe a little closer to Void.
A little closer to Void, alright. Do you still want to
I
stay in
grew up
that,
with Man. I'm not as afraid of him for different reasons.
do you want to stay in the 10-foot range, or do you want to get closer to him?
Let's stay about there, but not like directly against the other two.
Okay, so
And
let's
then
say you're in the middle.
that damage roll ended up being 40.
Nice. So wait, so you're attacking him and then you're coming back?
Oh no, I'm gonna stay in front of them because I'm in front of my child.
Well, I'm saying, but you're going to attack him though, right?
Yeah, I rolled a crit, or I rolled over a crit hit.
I know, I
I didn't
understand.
hit the crit.
I understand that, but I'm saying, are you going to hit him and then run back to stand in front of them?
Yeah, I did forget damage. Yeah, got it.
Okay.
Yes, I should actually go near him before swinging my dagger.
Okay, so you went boop. Okay, then you came back. All right, so there we do. In and out, in and out.
Yeah. Okay, so let's press him to hit. Sorry, I'm very tired. It's like wine on top of heat exhaustion.
Yeah, it's all good.
Ooh. Okay, so that would be a 25, which is also above crit.
Okay.
So that's just 35 damage.
Okay.
We
And
got
then
guerrilla
my-
warfare going on over here.
I know.
Hey, I gotta get my pre-birth body back, you know?
All right.
How much baby weight could you possibly have gained in 3 days?
No clue. And then 24. So then 29 damage.
Yeah. Eloin's killing tonight. All right, so then you run back about right there.
Because you made my minimum crit really low.
Yeah, I figured I'd make Eloin OP right here at the end.
Thank you. I gotta murder my dad.
Yeah, suck it, Dad. Eloin and her daddy issues.
Such a rebellious
Alien
teenager.
shows this.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why she got knocked up. Daddy.
Yeah, actually, it's in the lore that he struck her one time, like pimp-handed Eloin so hard that many people believe that's where the sound of thunder came from.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
You don't gotta read the lore. It's real fucked up.
Yeah. All right. And now it is Thalion's turn. So what do you want to do? You got little Thalon in your arms as the Bright Wolf.
Oh, wait,
Also, I
use
want to point out that Tiberius and Daxus is still over here.
That's exactly what I was about to ask. Where's Daxus? Because I want to yell to Daxus. Get angry.
All right. He is currently still exhausted. You can see him laying on the ground, but looks like he's coming to. Tiberius is trying to awaken him. What do you want to do there?
I want to use one of my new abilities, and I would like to cast invisibility on myself,
Okay.
and that includes anything I'm holding, which would be the Deluan. And I want to howl and call for Lobo,
Mm-hmm.
and then I want to move closer to Elowen. And I would just like to also point out that because of my druid abilities, Lobo is also invisible. So when he gets there, I'm going to hand the little one off to him and tell him to get him back into the keep.
Okay. All right. So he gets there. So you guys see this big reddish orange looking dire wolf just run and gets close to where the bright wolf was and quickly disappears. It even kind of stuns Void just a little bit. And so once Lobo's there, kind of strap him. Actually, we'll just say that Thaloin takes some of his vines, and the vines wrap around Lobo in a weird kind of way, and Lobo takes off to the keep. And then what'd you say you want to do? Move in closer? Or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, closer to Elowen.
Alright, so closer to Elowen. Behind her or in front?
Behind her.
Okay. Oh boy. You know Daddy's gonna call you a puss for that. Hmm.
Daddy's already killed him once.
That's true. Alright, so I'm gonna... You're invisible, but I'm keeping you on there just for my sake. Alright, is that all?
Yep, that's my turn.
Okay. Vanathome, your turn.
So if I cast harm, that's my complete turn, right?
Yes.
Even though I have 3 attacks, it's still my complete, like, 1 turn action?
Magic is a funny thing.
Okay, I was just double checking.
Yeah.
Uh,
How many of those you get a day?
well, because I had the necromancy stuff, I get quite a few.
Vanathan, jack of all trades. Alright. What you doing?
Yeah, but have you mastered none of them? I guess I'm gonna go and, I'm assuming I watched what's happened, and I saw Elowen's little fighting style,
Mm-hmm.
and, I'm gonna mimic it. So I'm gonna run up and, give him the good old first stab with Lament.
Okay.
So that's gonna be attack roll. Let's see. Add in strength modifier. That'd be a 36 to hit.
36, unfortunately, does not hit.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. So, Void can... It's very elusive, so even with a 36, it just barely misses. Like with all of his foggy-like mist that's going around him, it's kind of throws you off, and you ended up stabbing into nothing. Gonna go for your second attack?
Yep, and go for my second attack. That'll be... I really should have updated my sheet. Alright. Well, that one's a 35. Alright.
Alright.
Well, that one doesn't hit. I'm gonna realize that I'm not doing any good at this. So then I'm just gonna go and I'm just gonna run back
Okay.
behind.
Thalian?
Yep.
Okay.
And well, I can't see him, but right, he's still invisible.
Yeah, he's still invisible.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of run back there and pray I don't get hit twice again.
Okay. Alright. And it is his turn. Okay, so with that, he is going to try and kick Francis.
Oh no. I'm gonna die.
Well, at least he's kicking you.
Hold on a second. That's the wrong thing. Let me get it set up. Boop. Oh, that was 31. 31 hit you?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure 31 hit me. Yep.
Okay. For 26 points.
Oh, good lord. That's
Damage.
half of what I have.
And let's do a balance check.
Maybe I can pass that.
Alright, so get knocked over here.
Brent's down to 40 hit points. And you want me to do a balance check?
Yeah.
Let's see, I think I've got some added extra on balance. I gotta find out where it is. Crappy spinner did not. Oh, that's the second thing. Oh yeah, this should do great unless I'm rolling that one. Roll a 3. But how about a 17? Will that give me?
Yeah, alright, so he just knocks you back. You kind of go flying through the air, but you manage to land on your feet and just miss you kind of slide out of the way of one of the trees. So yeah. You quickly get your balance. You look over and see that Daxus just saw this, and you see him start to grit his teeth. Void has kicked you out of the way. He is going to walk towards the daughter and look down, and then he looks up to see Oathbreaker, and he's going to attempt to swing.
Every time.
Well, he doesn't see Bright Wolf anymore. Let's see, what is... Actually, that one's a miss.
Finally.
Yeah. So he swings down, just dodges Oathbreaker, and Thalian is kind of playing all ghillie suit now, so it just dodges you as well. And so, Element, from your perspective, you see the sword coming down at an arch, and it just grazes right over the top of your head, and he's clearly not trying to hit you. But with his third attack, he looks over because he hears Tiberius telling Daxus to run, and he's going to attack Tiberius.
And I'm going to shout out, "Come for me, you coward."
And he does connect.
Oh, he's gonna kill Tiberius.
Oh, he wants to die.
Let's see, hold on.
Oh, he done.
Alright, so yeah, he knocks Tiberius quite a ways. Connects with the sword, but he managed to cast like an ice shard right at the end, so it blocks most of the blunt impact of it. But Tiberius goes flying back this way into one of the trees. Not sure if he's alive or dead because he's currently not moving. And it is Elwyn's turn.
Okay, going after him. And that's a nat 20.
Woohoo! Okay.
Oh, never mind. With my hit point.
Okay, so that would be 105 damage for the first.
Okay.
Whoa.
Elowen's
You
gonna.
don't hit Tiberius, okay?
Elowen's gonna end
The
up
dice
killing
are
him.
big.
So the second attack is 23, so let me confirm the crit. Oh god, let the crit confirm. Barely. Oh gosh. That was basic 16, but
Okay.
it confirmed. So, 17. Oh god, okay, hang on, I need an actual calculator. I get it now!
Yeah.
111. Third
111.
one might, but we'll see.
Okay.
No, that's not what I wanted.
Thalian, go ahead and set this one up.
So I gotta confirm the crit. Okay. Third one confirms. Thank you for this low crit plus base attack. Oh god, come on. And the third one is 117.
Good lord. All right.
You don't hit Tiberius.
Okay, so you guys see Elowen just go into a blind, barbaric rage. And she just goes up there just slashing away at Daddy as she reminisces on some of his abusive nature. Afterwards, I'm assuming you go back to where you were.
Yeah, I'm assuming that I can kind of like... He's kind of right up against my back, so I can kind of feel Thalian.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
Nate.
I want to shape shift into my gargantuan direwolf form
Okay.
and cast transport via plants to transport behind them.
Boop. All right.
And that's my turn.
Oh. Are you still invisible and like giant?
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
All right, so that's the turn. You guys, Nate, you would be the closest one, because everybody else is kind of distracted. Actually, I'm gonna blow this up so this is a little easier to do. But back behind them, you're starting to see more of the shade are getting a little close. So they're slowly starting to move into Old Master, and there it looks like it's endless. With that, Vanathan.
All right, I'm gonna realize that hiding in the back has gotten me nowhere. He still tried to kill me, so I guess I'm gonna go up and try to actually stab him this time.
Okay. Do it to it, man.
All right. Does a 41 hit?
41 hits.
Oh, finally. That's what happens when you get a decent roll. All right. Damage. $61 points of damage.
Very nice.
I'm assuming he's going to pass any will save.
Yeah.
So there's no curse damage then.
No curse damage, no.
Well, the only reason I ask is because if he fails the will save, he also drops 4 AC. So
Yeah, not on the big bad god man.
that's what I figured, but I'll take a shot at it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go swing number 2.
Okay.
That's going to be a 36, and we already know that doesn't hit.
Oh.
And let's see. I mean, I think the only way I can hit at this point is if I roll a nat 20. Because his AC is extremely high, and my third attack does absolutely nothing the majority of the time.
Alright, so what are you gonna...
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Can I go there, bear, while being in god form? Does that work? No?
No.
Yes?
No.
Okay. I didn't think so. It's not something we had talked about.
Yeah.
But, I guess I'm going to move away.
Alright, where to?
Again. Just going to go back where I was, kind of.
Okay.
Maybe a little closer to Elowin this time, because last time being further away didn't... Yeah, there we go.
Alright.
Oh, I did forget to point out that anybody that was within 10 feet got +8 healing.
Well, that doesn't help me, so...
Yeah, it doesn't help the
Oh,
Oathbreaker.
yeah, don't take 8 damage.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah. So Void will give a signal to the Shade, and the Shade will begin marching forward. And so so they're gonna, even though they're in a rectangle pattern there, they're gonna start walking forward. Let's go ahead and finish blocking that off there. And yeah. So everybody do a listen check.
25.
Okay.
41.
22.
16.
25, 16. Okay. 16. Francis, you can see Daxus over there gritting his teeth. He's slowly starting to stand up. He looks very, very, very weak. 25 or 22, you guys can hear a rumble. Sounds like there's a lot of wind flickering through like the trees, the leaves in the trees. You see a lot of hear a lot of the talking going on amongst the shade, but it's a lot of distortion because slightly distracted at the moment. With 41 and actually being that high up in the air, you hear a loud, multiple roars coming from the sky, Thalion.
Can I understand them?
Let's do, just because, wait, which languages do you know?
I know Common, Elven, Sylvan, Druid, Celestial, all animals, and Draconic.
All right. So with all of the flying that you hear and the roars, you hear "Father is down there," and you hear more roars. And Void will start walking over towards. Actually, let me find his lair. Towards Francis. And right as he is about to do his attack roll, he is stopped by these large figures that land before you guys. Let's do that right there. Oh, nope. Alright. So the dragons have returned.
Yay.
Damn, all
These are
of
very
them.
pretty dragons.
Alright, so Void begins to back up after Chromilovas lands beside Francis, guarding him. So Dilium, Chromilovas, and Elion have arrived. And Void is kind of taken aback by that, and he is going to attempt to attack the white dragon.
Racist.
Yeah, I know. Okay, miss first, actually.
Hey guys, I just got those group me messages, by the way, from when my phone was dead.
Oh, nice.
Hmm.
Okay, second one hits, and so does the third one. All right. And Edelwin, your turn.
Okay, so I'm just going to keep attacking him since that seems to be working out fairly well in my favor.
Okay.
And we're also flanking him, so everyone gets a +2.
Hell yeah. To the attack or the damage roll?
Attack.
Okay. Okay, so that one crits and confirms. So it's basically impossible for my first attack not to crit because my base attack bonus is higher than my minimum crit. So that's for 81 damage.
Very nice. OP Edelwin.
Don't piss off your daughter, dude. Especially when you birth a demon, basically.
Yep.
120 for the second. Thank God for that flanking. Third attack doesn't hit.
Okay. All right. So yeah, he's
And instead of running back to where I was before, I want to run over to Kramilovos because, you know, we have a weird bond if I tried to ride him that one time.
You tried to ride the blue one. The blue one's all the way over here.
Oh, never mind then.
Okay.
Really? I thought it was the white one, but okay.
No, it was definitely the blue one, because you died the first night. I remember that.
Well, you know.
And he brought you back. This guy brought you back.
Well, he's a horrible, abusive father who thought he could still manipulate me at the time.
Oh, that must be the dryer again. What was
And
it?
you know, now Blue Dragon and I have a weird bond, you know?
There you go. Yeah. So Nate, you hear the dragons talking. Elion is the only one that seems to be looking right at you, and you can see a dragon smile. But they are talking because the Shade are trying to march forth, and they are going to distract the Shade. So they are flying around everywhere. You hear they're doing their breath weapons and stuff, going over this big horde. And so I'm going to take them off so we can actually still see what's going on. So there's a big morale boost, and the Shade's being distracted at the moment. And Nate, it's your turn.
I want to cast Righteous Might on myself.
Okay.
That's going to be my turn.
What does that do?
It increases my size category so that I am now a Colossal Wolf.
Colossal. Everyone's gonna kill this guy before. No, he's still got a lot of HP left. I'm saying.
Dang it.
Okay. Vanathan, before you're getting ready to move in again, after you saw the dragons and stuff flying about, they're still attacking the Shade. You hear Daxus start to yell, and like it goes from a little boy yell into this, and the Heart of Fire emerges, and Void gets a little spooked again, and it's your turn.
I'm gonna kind of move. So I still don't know where Thalion is.
No.
Well, I'm gonna move kind of two voids. I guess it'd be voids left, but from what we're seeing, to the right of him. I'm gonna try to corner him so he can't leave.
Okay, like over here? Or further back?
No, that's good enough because I'm about to attack, and then I'm gonna go in and attack,
Okay.
and that's a nat 20.
Nice.
All right, so do I get a crit with this weapon?
Actually, maybe I forgot to send it to you. But it's a... let me go on back where I wrote Lament down.
Because I got all the stuff. I don't remember seeing anything about a crit on it.
It's 17 to 20, and it's a ×3.
All right, well, I got to try to confirm it.
Yep.
When you confirm it, do you add in your bonuses, or is it just the natural roll?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you had him in.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you do.
Oh, you add. Oh, when I add them in, it'll be just my base attack would make it that roll of 29. So I'm
Okay.
assuming that's.
Yep, ×3.
All right, well, let's attack. All right. That would be 71 times 3.
Ooh. You already took my son. Don't you take this kill away from me.
That'd be 213 for the first attack, for the first damage. Now, that'll be all I contribute. I guarantee it. All right, next roll is gonna be a 37 to hit. I don't think that hits.
No. Just misses.
Yeah, and I can guarantee that last one's not gonna hit. But so instead, I'll just kind of back up a little bit
Okay.
and call it a turn. So I got one shot in. I did my work for the day.
Okay. So obviously he's not extremely thrilled about that last attack. So he's going to
Yeah.
try to hit you.
No, figured that one was good.
But he is looking hella weak now. And from the guys that fought him last time, you can see that he looks weaker than he was before. And 48
Yeah, that hits.
for 42 points of damage.
All right, I've seen better days.
Okay, for the second attack, he takes his attention back over to Daxus, and he's going to attempt to hit. And connects. Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Oof.
Okay, Daxus gets hit, it actually clips one of his wings, and third also hits Daxus. Okay, and since we'll just put him in right after Void, so Daxus is going to go in for an attack, and then after that, Ella, would be your turn.
Okay. Let's see here.
First one.
Okay, so he hasn't moved too far away from me then. I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. You said flanking him means that we get a +2 bonus.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I really hope I take this kill away.
I'm gonna be so pissed. She already thinks you dead, dude. I mean, first one is gonna hit no matter what. So that's gonna be 123 for the first hit. If I don't lose my dice for the second hit. $102 for the second. And then 135 for the third.
Lord.
All right.
I realized when I first attacked him, I was critting, but forgetting to triple it.
Okay. I just realized I got that down, but I accidentally skipped TJ. So TJ, you're supposed to go.
did.
You're supposed to go after Daxus. Sorry.
Do you want me to just go
Seems-
twice, or are we just gonna let it slide?
Did I skip you twice?
No, I was saying when it's my turn again, do you want me to just go twice?
No, just go ahead and go after her.
Okay.
Oh, and every time Elowen pops into attack, she just yells, "You a little bitch," at him.
Oh boy.
Hmm?
So nice.
A lovely relationship, right?
Yeah. I think I'm gonna call this episode "Family Matters."
Put a thumbnail of Steve Urkel.
Whoever kills him needs to do. Did I do that?
Can I pull my pants up higher with
TJ, did you do your attack roll?
Oh, I thought Ellen was on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Were you distracted by my family tension?
After
Well-
Elowen's attack, he has went down to a knee. Actually, he's looking very weak.
Yeah.
I'm gonna attack that other ankle. He's got one good ankle left. All right. Okay, so my first one's probably gonna hit him. That was 17 plus 27, which equals 44 if I did that math right. Actually, it'll be more than that. That'll be 40. 50.
50
If
hit
I did
points.
my math right. 27. No, 50 to hit.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, it definitely hits.
Alright. We're gonna swing a ding ding this axe here. Well, let me do my other one first. This will be... It's 40 hits, right?
40 hits. Yes.
Alright, and the other one was a nat 1, so we know that don't hit. Alright, we're going to swing my axe at him. Oh, 2. Okay, so that's going to be... $23. And... Ooh. And then... 31.
23 and 31.
Yep.
All right. So Francis goes. He runs up, and what? Are you attacking the ankle? You said.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack the opposite ankle. So what he's, the ankle that he's actually putting weight on.
All right. So you. How do you want to do it, TJ?
Oh man. Okay, so I'm gonna just like slash the ankle,
Okay.
and his Achilles tendon snaps in twain, and he falls to his other. He falls over on his side and collapses. He braces himself with his arm. So I take one axe and run up and hit it into his arm, and like use it to climb up on his back.
You thought
And
really hard
then-
about
Yeah.
Once I get climbed all the way up to his back on his shoulder. I'm just gonna jump up with my axe, come straight down between his eyes, and bury my axe right in the top of his head, right in the crown of his head. And I'm gonna leave the other one kind of in his arm.
And then you
Just
said,
gonna two-handed take my axe and all the weight down on it.
did I do that?
Yes, after he falls limp. Did I do that?
All right, so Void, it was pretty funny how that happened. Awesome. Elwyn knocked him all the way
Roll
down
back.
to like 20 HP. You really killed him with the first one, but I was like, oh crap. All right. So Void, after getting stabbed by Lament, which in the weakened state, along with the Heart of Fire and all the big bad boy damage of Elwyn, put him in a weakened state. At the killing blow of Francis, after he is stabbed, you see him turn into mist-like form and like slowly, like smoke from a fire, just fade away into the sky. And all of the shade therein, you hear just the loudest screeching howl that you've probably ever heard, as all of the shade disperse across the land and all the dragons are still flying over. They all go up to the sky, but the sky looks like a normal night sky now, even though it's still technically supposed to be daytime. But you are beginning to see stars, the moon and stuff again. Out of initiative. Thalian, you're
I want to cast harm.
still there. Okay, cast harm, fully healed. What's everybody else doing?
I'm just kind of staring at Francis, like holding my two daggers, just kind of standing there.
Yeah. After the body fades, you just kind of fall down, Francis, and land with your. You take like 1 point of damage. What do you have? Like 4 left.
I was gonna mess with you. I was like, oh crap, I only had 1 left. It's like when you play in Skyrim or something and fall off a mountain with low health,
Yeah.
just collapse. Oh,
Hey, Nick,
Yes.
I want to concentrate
Okay. Roll a concentration.
on Croesus
Okay.
and see if I can find my way back to him.
All right. Roll a concentrate.
Do I have a modifier for that? Oh, I do. 19. Not natural.
Okay. With the big battle that just happened, and being in a much weaker state, you can clearly see him in your head, but it's not enough to teleport you back to his realm.
I'm gonna go pick up my other battle axe just so I don't forget that.
Okay. So you got that. Daxus is he actually
And I'm gonna
got
go to Daxus.
he actually got walloped pretty good.
Yeah, I wanted to go check on. I don't know if I should check on Daxus first or not.
Daxus is slowly starting to transform back into boy form, and he falls to the ground. Thalian, what are you doing?
Chilling out, invisible.
Okay. All right. So who's going to Daxus?
I did.
I'll go up to Daxus because I know Tiberius would be really mad if I didn't check on him.
Okay. So you
As
go
I run to
over.
Daxus, I'm gonna drop my axes that I just picked up because, you know, I guess Daxus is more important than my axes.
Ah.
That rhyme, I didn't mean to make that rhyme. That made this whole thing cheesy. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that Daxus is more important than my axes.
It's okay. You're kind of like the dad now, so you just made a dad joke. It's perfectly fine. All right. All right. So you run over there. He's, like I said, boy form. He is laying on the ground, but he's still conscious. So you're going to pick him up?
You're not supposed to move people who may have spinal injuries. So I'm
Fair.
just gonna walk up to him and like put my hand on his head, and my hand on his forehead like Daxus. Are you okay?
He is looking around at you. You can see he's much paler, and when you put your hand on his forehead, you can feel that his skin is very cold.
Oh shit. Daxus, are you with me?
Uncle Franny?
Yeah, it's me, my boy.
So you can you see him. He's his breathing is starting to get a little heavy, and I don't know. He's starting to clench pretty tightly to you now.
Okay, I'm gonna pick him up and hold him because I don't know if he's even gonna live. So I just want to hold him.
Oh.
All right. So Elowen, you see Francis tightly holding Daxus. He puts his hand around your big thick neck, but since you're so big and muscular, he can't put them all the way around. So he's kind of like you're basically trying to hug a big tree for him. So he's on there, but you can tell that his all of his skin is very very cold.
I want to run over to Tiberius and try waking him up and just telling him it's an emergency with Daxus.
So Tiberius is laying up against a tree. There's a lot of blood on the back of his head from where he hit. He's unconscious, but there's a pulse.
Since I'm still in God mode, as far as I know, will he get the +8
He does.
healing
Yeah.
thing?
Yeah, he does.
Will that be enough to wake him up?
Just barely, yes. Yeah, he comes up very, very weak, but since he got hit back in the head, he's just speaking Tiberius gibberish.
So I'm just going to try and slowly explain to Tiberius that Dax has changed again and it might be his last time and he needs to go see him.
All right, so he help me up.
And so I'm going to be his weight, I guess.
All right. So Francis, you can do a listen check because Daxus is breathing pretty hard.
Okay. I put all my marbles back in my sack. Hang on. I'm on a deep. I got like 3. 23.
All right, so with a 23, he leans in real close and to your ear, and he says, "It's okay, Uncle Franny. I know what the cold feels like now."
Oh, right.
Oh,
I knew something like that was going to come.
yeah.
And
What?
then-
I missed it.
and then his arms go limp, and he dies.
Oh, now I get it.
God damn it, Thalian.
So Tiberius is walking
Oh,
over there.
Tiberius is coming. Can't
and,
go.
He just wants to hold him.
I'm going to hand Daxus over to Tiberius.
And so Tiberius takes him, obviously weeping, and just begins walking to the keep.
I say we prepare the pyre.
I say you have no say in this.
Well, I'm trying to give him an honorable send off or whatever we call it. I mean, he did
We're going to
fight and help
What
kill
Tiberius
Wolf.
wants to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to concentrate again.
All right, roll concentrate.
$23.
All right, so 23. From your guys' perspective, you guys see Vanathan gone. Francis, you see, standing before you, still in shock, you look up to see Elowen gone.
Oh no.
Do I
They
see
go.
this?
Yeah, Thalian's gone too, and before you know it, Francis, gone. You guys awaken, or just appear, in Nebi. There before you is Demi, who you've seen before. Francis is all very new to you. But you're in a realm, there's stars all over the place. Many of the dimensions before you that were once blackened are slowly starting to return to the light. And Demi is standing there with his robe made of stars. Just clapping.
Where are we? Who the hell are you? What the hell is this?
Am I still invisible?
Not anymore. Not here. Can't fool these guys.
That'd be great though.
Well done. Well done.
Where are we? Send me back.
No, calm yourself,
We
Francis.
just see Daxus.
I'm afraid he's gone, my boy.
We've saved many mortals before, but I guess he wasn't immortal, was he?
No, he is.
Oh, is he? Okay.
That is part of the reason that Francis was brought here. Is his connection with the boy and his heroic deed. That was quite the strike you did down there.
She put in most of the legwork.
Daddy issues.
He chuckles. And he just looks at you, Thalian, gives you a nod, and looks at the Oathbreaker. You're all here. You all made it. Very proud. Francis, you've been in the accompaniment of gods, and you've managed to help them out the best you can. Very, very impressed.
No wonder they were all stronger than I am. I was the strongest warrior I knew until I met this lot.
Francis is like, they're
Just made me
gods?
look bad.
You guys have been gods this whole time?
You didn't question the whole 3D pregnancy thing?
I thought you guys were just like specialists. I thought it was just in your nature. I don't know
You
much
just
about
thought it was an elf thing.
Oh, that's right. You are an elf. I forgot.
Alright. So, Elowen and Thalian, I brought you all here to show you what you have done, but mainly I brought you here to help with Vesha, and this regards you too. So, before we do that, Vanathan, I
Yep.
would like for you to know that I have already spoken with your wife because of we are granted, it was according to Vesha's wishes, doing his last amount of energy, that mortals that have helped out in the conquest of the war that is still going on, that they be reimbursed. And Afrin has chosen to give up her powers for another purpose.
Okay.
I would suggest that you go see your new pregnant wife very, very soon.
Elowen's gonna have a cousin.
If you don't kill me first.
Well, you don't matter.
Oh,
It
of
seems
course.
that being around a child, she urged to have one of her own. So she is now no longer sterile at the cost of her powers. And why not give her one? So we gave you two.
What?
You
No, I'm
will?
gonna have to take that that L back.
Francis?
I'm sorry, I missed that. I lost connection.
Oh, sorry.
Right.
Vanathan had twins.
Yeah. So they are basically granting wishes for the mortals that helped out in the war so far. And Afrin she got her wish, and she is now pregnant with twins. And so now he's wants to know what your wish is.
I want all the mortals that have died in the battles to be brought back.
Interesting.
Question: does that
That
include all
includes
what I
taxes.
killed?
These the powers
All
of
the good mortals, let's specify. And yes, all the mortals that he has killed, assuming he has killed ones that didn't deserve it.
as honorable of a request as that is, the power of Vesha is very diminished, and I cannot grant that wish. Perhaps an individual, if that is your desire, or something else.
Daxus. Let Daxus live. And let
Take
him
the
live
money.
a life.
Very well. And he bows to you, and he bows to Vanathan. And before you guys know it, you're back in Sinfall, Vanathan and Francis. Vanathan, you see Afrin in one of the private rooms, and she is currently standing in front of a mirror, and she is just kind of like judging the size of her tum-tum already, and she just turns around and sees you.
Sorry, I got disconnected again, but in case you didn't hear my wish, it was to
No, I got
Yeah,
you. I
brought
got you.
back.
Got you.
So like, but nothing's changed yet.
No,
No.
not yet.
Am I still? Can I concentrate out of God form?
Yeah, you can. It's a weaker state, but you can.
I rolled a 7.
No. So she just goes up and gives you a hug. So after that, so basically, TJ, what you missed is after your wish, he sent you back to Sinful. And so when you arrive there, you go into a room to see that Tiberius is astonished to see that Daxus is up in a bed. And when you walk in, Uncle Franny.
Daxus, my boy.
Alright, so he goes over, gives you a hug, and then Tiberius says, "Put your pants back on, dear Lord." And because they turn into a beast, he doesn't have pants. Alright, so back in Nebi, Elowin and Thalion. Demi holds out his staff, and he tells you to place your hands on it, and he will take you to Vesha.
I'm just gonna look at the alien like, I mean, if you do it, I'll do it, I guess.
I do it, but am I no longer in my god form? Or
I mean, yeah, you're still in.
may I put
I
may I
would,
put like my toenail on?
I would say that here, you're probably
It's
in
just a regular self.
Yeah, your regular self, but you're still kind of glowing. Like both of y'all are. I mean, you're glowing, and Elowin's probably casting off like a dark aura. Slightly dark. Half of it's dark, half of it's white, because she's got that whole Daughter of the Dark thing going on. Plus Oathkeeper. Alright. So you guys touch the staff.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say yeah. I touched it.
Alright.
Yeah.
So you guys go to what kind of fly and almost looks like a Star Wars like hyperspeed type of thing, like into the nebula. There's stars flying by, but you arrive by yourself. Demi's not there. To a much deeper section of Nebi now, where there's no starlight and it's just a very frail glowing light, but in the form of a human laying on a kind of like a bed slash slab. Looks very weak when it, but you can tell that it's Vesha from your past experience, because when it illuminates, kind of looks like a male form. When it dims down, looks like a female form. And do a listen check, both of you.
17.
Okay.
27.
Okay.
No, 37.
Well, okay.
Thalian and his math. All right. So you guys, well, Thalian, it's a familiar voice. Actually, for both of you, y'all both met him. Vesha is, like I said, very, very weak. It's very, very dim light. But off behind you, you can hear Plunk come up. He's much weaker now. He's on his last light.
What does this mean?
It means it's going to be a lot darker down there. Unless if you do exactly what he said.
Well, he hasn't said anything yet. We should go speak to him.
No. He did say something.
Really?
He's been saying something a long time. And then he points off in the distance, like past Vesha. Go over there. And you just see, like, off in the distance, like it's a distortion, but I'm not gonna make you do a spot, but you see a distortion, and it actually looks like Thalian standing over a bed, but not where Vesha is.
Is the alien still standing next to me?
Yep. But-
Okay.
It's Grundar, isn't it?
You should go see.
I'm gonna go over there.
I'm going to take his hand and follow him.
Okay, so you go over there. Sit down.
I do.
A dragon. He's back.
That.
Oh, you don't remember. Oh. Remember when we had dragon shit?
Yeah.
I miss those days.
Me too.
When you saved me from Rastor, Grandad didn't forget it. I made my way to a cave shortly after that. I had nothing. In the cave, do you know what I saw?
What?
Just the darkness. A dark cave. I couldn't even see my hand. But it's like coughing up a little blood here and there. I saw him attack the city. I know you're scared. But in the dark cave, Grandar found a match and a little spark. And a little match lit up the whole cave.
Alien? Be a light in the darkness.
I was gonna like turn and look at Elowen.
God damn it, it's you, isn't it? Or I guess technically, you damn it.
I know. Yeah, I'm gonna walk back over to Vesha.
So Palunk goes over to Vesha where you're standing. You see, after his banishment from the Increlians a long time ago, he can only interfere via message of those on the borderline of death. He's been trying to communicate for some time. He used some of his last power to grant me to give you the ability to become the Bright Wolf, only to return it after the turn of the tide of the war.
All right.
I don't know what's going to happen to you. Vesha will die, but the energy will remain. You may die, but the light will remain.
I'm gonna turn to Elowen and ask, what was all of this for? And I wanna like smile, then turn back and nod at Palonk.
I'll give you two some time.
Thank you.
He just nods and kind of walks away.
You know, it hasn't ended well. People have tried to take you away from me before.
True. And same here.
Our children are
It's
going to grow
been-
within about 48 hours. We won't have normal lives. Who says you have to do this alone?
We are gods, all of us now. We will not be apart.
Let them try.
Let them try.
I'm just going to take his hand and, like, the grip where, like, you're not going to let go.
Okay.
No. Okay.
He walks back over. I'm sorry, Lady Elowen. You can't go with him this time. You're the daughter of the dark.
That was not my choice. Every choice I've made since I've had my own decision-making skills has been for the light.
I know. And I'm sorry. You just need to touch Vesha Dalian to begin the process.
I'm turn to Elowen. I'll see you after.
You better.
I'm gonna smile. And then reach out.
Alright.
Just die already.
Okay. So the light is starting to become way stronger again. And anything you want to say? Either one of you? I'm guessing that's a no.
Sorry, we're not that dramatic in real life, okay? Either you come back or I'll come for you.
Hey, Bubba. Hey, Forrest. Alright. You sure?
I already said mine.
Alright.
I'll, or
You know what?
I'll find you,
Oh, that's precious.
or I'll kill them all.
Nice.
That sounds more in character.
Alright. And before you know it, you see a bright, bright light. And he is gone. You awaken Elowen back in Sinfall in the keep, where you see Thaloin is tucked away in his crib that was made by another one made by Thalion. He is currently asleep, but you hear some celebration from the people outside as you look out the window to see light now coming in, daytime light. What would you like to do?
She's gonna like take a minute to collect herself and then grab the baby. Are Vanathan and TJ, I totally just forgot your character's name.
Francis.
Thank you, Brandon.
But the masculine
Right.
name. The
Yeah.
masculine.
I really like the name, and I always like it's an F name.
Mhm.
It's not Frank. Are they like right there?
They're in, yeah, I mean, they're there, but they're in another room.
Oh, okay.
You want
So
to
I'm
go?
gonna make sure they're safe with me, and I'm gonna go find them and just let them know we have to take care of the city for now.
Okay. Alright. So, with that, we are going to wrap it up here because, but we're going to fast forward slightly. 2 years go by. Vanathan, You have been doing your thing. Since the fall of Void, you have been unable to be contacted by or contact Chunning. It seems that he has cut himself off, so to speak. You deduce that it's probably something to do with obtaining some of that new power from the different gods. But over that course, Afrin had a boy and a girl
Oh.
with the names you're going to have to decide. I did not name them. I was going to let you do that. They are currently staying with you in Lake Vodney, and the kids are now currently 2 years old. You've continued to be, obviously, the Oathbreaker, and you're starting to gain many breakers. And most of them being that of the Fade. Your main goal over those past 2 years was to try to reclaim your realm, Brimstone, which you've been unable to get back. Because there's still that big freaking dragon there, whose name I've given you guys before. But actually, let me find it. It's right back here. Where is it? There's a dragon. Varsal. So you've been unsuccessful of doing that, but you're still gaining more and more followers / worshippers, and they are doing your bidding, you know, breaking a few necks, ruining a few families here and there, doing your thing. But Lake Vodney is doing well. The aquatic elves are flourishing, along with Shelwyn running pretty much everything else in your absence. Everything's going good. Elowin, you have stayed running the show basically in Sinfall over this whole time. Been pretty much the queen. Thalowin, contrary to what you and Thalion thought, has been growing at actually a normal rate. He is,
Oh.
yeah, he is 2 years old. Not well. He's in the terrible 2 stage. He's just being rambunctious.
I feel like that gets a lot weirder when they're part tree.
Yeah, so instead of just running by, knocking over cups and running into tables, he's got many vines and stuff going everywhere. You find missing leaves and all this kind of stuff throughout the keep. Constant array of butterflies, but the town of Sinfall is still doing very well. John and Rosalind was always there. And the troops have returned home because of the Treaty of Peace, along with the orcs over on Gatrium. They decided not to go through with the war without the Red Wolf still hoping for the return. So they have all come back home. Nevlin is doing okay. John's still doing his thing. It's actually grown a little bit more over the course of the 2 years. Other than that, you more and more people are coming to you for healing purposes. Your powers of healing have grown to where they're not just able to cure like common wounds and things like that anymore. Like you can actually cure full-blown diseases now. Vanith, I forgot to mention, you're able to basically wish death upon someone, and if they fail like a will save, it would probably kill them within 24 hours, and you can do that remotely to a certain distance. So yeah, Francis. Throughout this time, you stayed pretty close by to Sinfall, where you wanted to stay by and watch Daxus. grow up, teach him how to be a man, do the whole thing. Tell him a few dad jokes here and there. Tiberius is helping you along with that, but he really clings to you more. He comes to you for all the advice. He's now 10 years old, and let's see what I quickly did this today. You take him on camping trips and stuff all the time, and you guys just have a nice little ball. But he, like I said, he's starting to get a little bit bigger, and after 2 years, you're still contemplating on whether or not you want to go try to find your lovey-dove. You haven't yet because you feel like you need to spend a little bit more time with the kid. All right.
Cool.
So, after 2 years, Elowin, Tiberius comes into the room after a long day. It's currently after bath time for Thalowin. And, excuse me, my lady.
Yes.
I'm sorry to disrupt. I know this is a terrible time, but we just received a raven. Apparently, I don't know if you knew or not, but before the what the hell is that? Before the king's departure, he sent a few of his men over to Vostok. Were you aware of this?
No, but we were sending them in a lot of places, so.
Yes, it was Lucian, a dancer, a very funny dwarf, and an archer. But we haven't heard from them in almost 2 rotations. And they just sent a raven. Apparently they've gained some intel on the Fade, which is good. The Realm of Assassin, not the Realm of Assassin, but the League of Assassins. And they have made some progress.
And how will this help us?
Well, if you do recall, we were having quite a problem with them a while back, and there have been more accounts of assassins on Charleville, along with the constant vampire attacks that our men are keeping back from over in Rastor. But they also, I'm not sure what to take of this, but they seem to have information on the king.
You did make a promise.
And that's where we will end.
Sweet.
Nice. Good job, guys. No tears, no tears. Yep. Nobody died.
I mean, not technically.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
long.
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody, I guess, died a few times.
Like I feel like Daniel Jackson from Stargate. He just kind of ascends and is going to be gone for a few seasons.
Yeah.
I feel like this is Nick's way of saying, Nate, go focus on grad school.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Awesome sauce.
So now we'll do so next, obviously, we're going to pick up with secondary characters.
I'm done with it.
So,
Cool deal.
JJ, what are you doing?
I don't know. I was telling Simon earlier, I've missed Orlana. She's like a ton of fun to play.
Well, you're gonna have a whole lot of her,
Nice.
so that should be the plan. So it's technically not the end for these characters, but I'm planning on it being for a while, because the War of the
Yeah.
Gods technically is not over.
Yeah, I
That's fine.
figured that with Shunning doing his stuff.
Yeah,
I mean, as long as there are gods, is the War of the Gods ever really over?
it's true.
Because right now it's Chunning, and then next it'll... You know me and Vanathan have got to get into it at some point. I mean, we've already tried. I've already tried.
Yeah, you already had a little spat tonight. Yeah, it was good stuff. And save little Daxus. I was actually going to be pretty pissed off if you didn't wish to have him back. I'm like, I just did that whole painting and you didn't even wish him back. I figured you would, but I was like, oh man, I hope he does.
I mean, you dreamt big. I just wanted to give you a round of applause for that one.
Yeah. I was like, come on, it's a little boy. I hope he's going to wish him back. Good deal. All right, so since this is over, any questions? Coulda, shoulda, woulda. I might be able to answer if I remember all the details.
You had every intention of separating with Elwyn and Thalion, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like I knew Daxus was gonna die as soon as I introduced Daxus.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah. Tonight, yeah. It was just building up to that for a while. It's good. It's good to throw in like a Messiah thing every now and then into your story. So the whole sacrifice thing, you got to put that in there.
I mean, does it... Oh, the sacrifice being Daxus, yeah.
Well, technically, there was 2 tonight.
Does it count as like he's just taking over a different god role?
He's not taking over a god role. He was just
Is that
giving.
not what...
He was giving energy back to maintain the light. So,
Ah.
because Vesho is dead, you don't know technically what happened to Thalion yet, but he was giving a lot of that power back to maintain basically the sun.
Yeah, it's up.
So I saved the world. Cool. Only thing I wanted to do in life was run Hecate in the woods, but yeah, I'll settle for saving the world.
That's, yeah.
Oh, question I have had. Wasn't there some, like, weird dark spirit thing living inside him?
Thalion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it left.
Yeah, no, yeah,
Oh.
it did leave. Yeah, there was.
Oh, did I miss that episode? Was I just not here for that? Okay.
Yeah, Thalion's had a bunch of people all up inside his head.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
We're all a little fucked up. It's fine.
yeah. Did Noah leave again?
Yeah, he's off. He cut out like as soon as we were done.
Good lord. Did you get any questions? No, we're on mute again. Yep. Sorry, we're on mute again. TJ, you're on mute.
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay. Do you have any questions?
No. Unless you know how I can kill my wife and get away with it.
Oh, all right. Well, let me start recording. I'll help you out.
Okay. Anyway, no.